live to create another paper bag journal. I know I just made one the other day and it was my like freestyle, like YOLO type journal that was just rogue and off the rails. But today, sorry, I'm just trying to get the camera situated. This is usually stuff that I do before. I don't usually go live. So this is usually things that I do before. um, but I wanted to come back and finish working with my bags because they're really taking up my desk right now. And so I thought that I would come in here live and try and work through some of these bags and see what kind of a journal that we can get going. So if you're watching the replay, I hope that you will enjoy this and that maybe you'll give this a try if you are, if you've got a collection of paper bags also. And if you're here live, then hello and welcome. Nice to see you. Feel free to drop a comment so I can know that you're here. I just made myself a cup of coffee. So I'm excited about that. I was going to stop and get a coffee, but I was like, I don't have time. I don't have time. And this is like the perfect hour of day to make a video because the lighting is so good. So if you're here, just drop a comment and let me know that you're here. I'm here right now, live. Is my screen okay though? How's it look? It looks weird on my side. Why does it look like that? Does it look weird? Is anybody here? Annette, does it look weird to you? Because on me, it looks like elongated and stretched, and it looks distorted. Okay, so I might have to restart then. It looks distorted. That's what I thought too. I'm like, why is it looking like that? Is it still, does it still look distorted now? That's good. Okay. Yeah, I was like, what's going on there? Okay, sorry. Let me just grab my coffee. I haven't been live here on YouTube in 1,000 years, so things are kind of different. Okay, it's better. Okay, good. Yay. Okay. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for being here. Sorry, you can see pieces of Horace. Horace is always hanging out. Every time I'm crafting, he hangs on my phone stand. Okay, so I'm going to work with the paper bags that I have still. And if you saw my video from yesterday, then you'll know that this is the journal that I made. And I was planning to come back and do some live streams, like just going through and working inside of this book so that you guys could see, like, you know, how the process can go, like from looking like this to looking like something a little bit more cohesive and like fun, like you created it, you know, like just an art journal. So I think I'm going to put a little post in my community board and see what kind of like art pages you guys want to see, but we'll come back and start working in this one. And the thing that differentiates on this one is the paper bag sizes were all different, and so I ended up having to like suture the gaps, and I don't think it was going to come apart. I just didn't like it. So yeah, so this will be interesting to see like how this will shape up into something really nice. But for today, I'm going to make another journal, but it's going to be like in the actual format that Serena McRae did on the original tutorial. So for that, I'm just going to start. These are just like regular size grocery bags. So I'm just going to start putting them together, I guess. And I'm hoping that they're all the same size. So that way, I don't have the issue. Yeah, it looks like they're all the same size. Okay, that's great. Hi, Sherry. Nice to see you. Sherry. I'm going to try and be very concise because I don't want this live to be 50,000 years long. So for now, I'm just going to cut these off, and later I'll go back and take the rest of the pieces out. So there we go. And the way that Serena did it was like alternating. So like how I did the flap is here, so I'll end up gluing this closed, and then when I open it, this will be plain pages. And then on this one, it'll have a flap. Hi, Amethyst Raven. Welcome in. Oh my gosh. I don't think this one is quite the right. Let me see. I don't know if this one is quite the right vibe. It's a little bit, yeah, this one's a little bit different, so I'm going to set that one aside. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you. And this one's a little different also. Thank you for being here. What's everybody doing today? And this one's also a little bit longer. I feel like, I think what I will do on that one is just hold it like that, and then I'll just use my paper trimmer, or maybe I'll just use my scissors, because my paper trimmer is holding my phone stand in place right now, and just cut off this little excess. What's everybody doing? What time zone are you guys in? It's 3:15 here in California. Right. So I'll just start going back and forth. It's 1:15. It's 11:15 p.m. in the UK, so you'll probably fall asleep. Ah, I know. I was, like I said, so when I start working in the other journal, the little junky janky one that I made yesterday, I will post on the community board here on YouTube so that you guys will know when I'm going to go live, because I know that some people can make it and some people can't. But another thing that you guys are always asking me for is to leave the lives up. So I will leave them up this time while we're doing the art journaling in this little junky book that I made. So that's going to be coming up pretty soon. You love the rustling of the paper bags. Music to your crafty ears. I know that. That's a definite feeling for me too. It's 5:15 Central. All right. So we did this one with a flap on the back. So we'll do this one with a flap on the inside this way. I like it because it's going to be a nice tall journal. This shape reminds me of one of the, well, many. I've done many, but this particular shape reminds me of a Gothic book that I made a long time ago. Like one of the first ones I ever made in a swap. So, I don't know, is anybody else crafting? Or you guys, some of you guys are probably in bed. Some of you guys might be having dinner, I guess. This one's a little bit torn, but it's okay. It's not going to be the end of the world. Did anybody see my video from yesterday? If you're here right now, did you see yesterday's video? 6:14 in Ohio. You just got dinner done and the kitchen cleaned. Woo! That is the vibe right there. 1000%. Nothing feels better than when dinner's done and the kitchen is clean. Ugh. It's the best. The freaking best feeling. All right. I'm just going to use as many of these grocery bags that I have, and that's how big this book is going to be. You're catching up on YouTube. Did you go on a vacation? Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't even tell you. I'm excited and counting down the days for spring to get here. I'm literally counting down the days. I cannot handle this cold weather. It's not for me. However, I was like getting ready to go outside today and I looked at the temperature because I always like to brace myself for whatever kind of disaster it's going to be outside. And it was 74. And I was like, well, that must be a mistake. So I refreshed my weather app and no, it's 74 outside. So I was like, What? What? So I put on a dress and I went to go do some errands. It was real good. Yes, on vacation. Only to Devon, about 2.5 hours away, but it was a nice break. You put a video on your channel of some otters. Oh, that's so cute. It's cold in Oklahoma. I know. My dad is in North Carolina. It's snowing where he's at, Finch. And I have a friend in Tennessee. It's also snowing where she's at. So everybody is kind of like getting some wacky weather vibes. So I'm just alternating what I'm doing here, if you're just watching this, where the flap is going to be either inside or outside. Nothing earth-shattering. So we're just getting the pages together. And so this is how it's going to be looking. The pages are all the same size, unlike the one that I made yesterday, which was just haphazard, to say the least. So this one's going to be kind of fun and interesting to put together also. But yeah, I'm happy. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, it's warm enough to actually have the windows open today. So I opened the windows to let the house air out, because I know it sounds weird, but I really like to let the house get like fresh air and let it just, you know, let it air out. I think this one's a different size. So, I'm like, yeah, heck yeah. So the windows are open right now and all that jazz. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for joining. If you're watching the replay, thank you for watching. I'm trying to test this to see how, because you guys know I don't like to leave. I know, you're going to say, April, you're so picky. But I don't like to leave my live videos up because I get too rambly and brambly. When you love winter, it's 18 degrees. Heck no. You like to air out your house too? Yeah. It's nice to let your house air out. Hi, Diane. I'm in Maine. It's chilly. I'm in my she shed, memory keeping along. Ah, yay! I'm happy. I have some people crafting with me. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, because you guys know I don't like to leave my live videos up because I don't like the format. I like my videos to be a very certain way, and I know. It's not the end of the world, but I'm picky sometimes. Okay. So I'm trying to see how concise this will be, and if you guys like this format, and if you do, then I'll come back and do more lives. Otherwise, I'm just going to record my videos and just post them how I usually do. You had a window open today at 18 degrees? You've been distant learning since Tuesday and have about 4 inches of snow still. You're ready for the sun. I know. And my friend who lives in Tennessee, she's like, yeah, my kids, their school canceled school because weather. And I was like, that's like unheard of. Like, we never got to have like off days or anything like that here in California for anything related to weather. I mean, now as an adult, we have had some off days because of fires. Because I'm really like in the heartland of where all the fires happen every single year. You'll take 74 degrees, 17 and snowing in central New York. Oh no. Yeah, I have someone who just told me they're heading to New York, and I was like, oh no, it's gonna be so cold. They're like, but I love winter and I love snow. And I was like, okay, well, have fun. Enjoy yourself. Okay, it looks like I only have a few more to go. Then we can start gluing. I like to use my bone folder to make the pages more burnished. It's coming together, guys. I'm excited. Okay. Okay, I've only got a few more bags here. Three more. I'm just like, you know what? Something has to be done because first the bags were falling out of the pantry and now they're just taking over my whole desk here. So I'm like, this has to be done so things can get back in order. Back order restored. But yeah, so you guys can look out for a post on my community board here on YouTube. I'm going to post something like a question and ask you guys some things and see what you guys think. And I'll wait to see what you guys say on the post. And then either I'll do some lives with some just junky kind of like, I'm not the world's greatest artist, but I like to do art and I've got art supplies. So, I mean, you get what you get. You get what you get. I just like to have fun. I also have like a lot of custom orders and things like that in the pipeline that I also need to be working on. So this is just kind of like a side thing to do for myself because I don't really get a chance to do a lot of things for myself. And I'm happy that I get to be here to share it with you guys. Okay. All right, so this is all the bags. Ugh. I'm going to, actually I need one more. So this will be like the outer one with the handle. Okay. Now let me clear this. You like my lives? Thank you, Sherry. You already know I'm all over the freaking universe. Okay. All right, so Horace is in the way. Okay. Let's get a sip of coffee, and I'm going to get my little tub for the glue. And then we'll start gluing these together. I think this is going to be a fast live. I feel like I'm trying to be concise. Keeping the show on the road. Okay. Set this aside for a sec. And I still have my big tub of glue here. I don't remember buying this. It's been a long time. My friend, when she comes, her kids and I, we make slime. So that's why I have this glue in particular. But when I saw it at Joann's yesterday, I did a little Joann's video, which I haven't posted yet. I got to edit it. They're like $33 for these. I'm not an artist either, but I'm so drawn to many different mediums. Me too, because it's fun, because it's like, hi Priscilla! It's like crafting, and it's like creating, and you get all these like fun textures and mediums and things like that, you know? So I'm down for it, for sure. All right, now we're gonna start gluing these down. This is how it's looking. I just put two handled ones on the edges. I think Serena did a little different, but that's the way I'm going to do it, is leave it with two handles for now. And I'm just going to, I guess, put it like this and start gluing. And I'm just going to make sure my pages are nice and flat. And since these are all the same size, I know that I'm going to glue on this whole perimeter. You like all the different things? Oh, you're welcome. And I'm happy that you started, journaling. You know, that's like the first step. I would say just continue practicing and learning and doing things that you love. And eventually you'll develop your own style. That's very like individualistic and unique to yourself. So thank you for being here. Okay. And of course, you're just going to line these up and on the edge. And since this one has a flap, we need to glue that closed. The flap is on the outer spine part, so we need to glue that closed. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road. I'm going to get copyright. Let me stop. My heart is true. And if you threw a party. All right. At the end of the day, when I did my other one, the Junky Scrappy Janky one, I just put this tub of glue on top of it to let it smash down. The bots can't hear me. My whisper sing? I hope not. Don't copyright me. So that it would stay. It would dry really flat, and it did. All right, it's looking good. I do recommend using the Elmer's glue if you have it, because it does hold and it's inexpensive. Like usually this is my paper to paper glue that I use, but not for this. That would take me all day and it's expensive. Oh my gosh, Priscilla. Now I guess it's your turn to make an envelope journal. Now you can go live and do an envelope journal. You love looking at all my paper bags or the different places they're from. Oh, because you're in Britain. Well, this one here is Vaughn's, which is a grocery store chain. Safeway is like the parent company. And I'll tell you what, they are expensive. They're expensive grocery store. Not as expensive as like Whole Foods and stores like that, but it's up there. Been there, done that. Well, it's time to do it again. First and 10 Spartans, do it again. Okay. I only ever shop at Walmart when I go to the States because I'm a tourist and don't know better. I just did an envelope tutorial like a few weeks ago. Did you do it live though, is the question. This is Trader Joe's. You should try stopping into a Trader Joe's next time you're here. They're a cute little store, and I don't think that they're everywhere. But wherever you're visiting, like if you're in California, it'll be here for sure. I don't know that they're everywhere though. And if you threw a party. No. Yes, do it, Priscilla. Do it. I missed a comment. You made that envelope journal and then put it somewhere and then lost it before you actually decorated it. You need to finish it. That's happened to me before. They are in Oklahoma. Hi from Arizona. Welcome in, Veronica. Thanks for being here. See, they seen your tutorial already? But maybe imagine all the people who haven't seen it yet. How about that? Equal crafting opportunity. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for being here. I am working live today, testing this out to see if if you guys like live format videos. And if so, what I think I'm going to do is come back and work on these books live and just pretty much make a mess, a crafty mess. I'm not a professional. I'm not a mixed media guru. I'm not a painter. I'm not a drawer. I'm not an illustrator. I'm not even a seamstress. All I know how to do is make some cool journals and play with mediums. You love making junk journals? Yeah, they're so fun. And these are the kind that are actually like really free. I mean, unless you live in California, each of these bags cost 10 cents. Come to my channel and see my tutorial. Yes, go check out Release the Craftins tutorial on envelope journal tutorial. Is that what it is? I know we're going to try and see if we can get me and Priscilla live together soon here, because that would be fun. We used to do it back in the days, like in the COVID times. This is going fast. I know it is kind of going fast. I'm wondering if I'll be able to finish this all in an hour. And Lightning McQueen. I know that's what Priscilla always tells me. Like when I'm in a roll making journals, I am on a roll making journals. I'll tell you that. So since the flap is on the back side here, we need to glue that part closed. You don't want to forget that, because otherwise your book's gonna be weird. April has to teach me the technology. Yes. Do a joint live? Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna figure out the techno part of it, and then we will come together. Okay. New York State, bring your own a lot. New York State, bring your own, or a lot store would charge you a nickel for paper bag. They did away with plastic bags. We still have plastic and paper, but each of them are 10 cents. Oops, I missed one here. See? Not too shabby. They did that here in Texas, and then someone decided it violated their rights, and all plastic bags came back. No. What? That's a big deal. It's just a bag. And also, you can go to the thrift store and get a trillion just bags, and also the grocery store is selling for $1. Like, let's be for real right now. Someone filed a lawsuit. Wow. We have to pay too. I always forget to bring mine because I rarely shop in the store and I just get it delivered. So I never get in the habit of remembering them on the rare occasion that I go. What I like to do is keep some in my back seat or in my trunk. So like if you're ever in a day where you remember, hi Zena, if you're ever on a day where you remember, just throw some in your trunk or your back seat and you'll be Gucci. So if you guys are here in the live stream, what do you think so far? Is this format, how do you like it? And if you're watching the replay, what do you think of this replay of the live stream? That's what I tell myself, what I should have done. You always remember like when you're already almost in the car. Oh no! Those are long sleeves. I know, because they're like a bell sleeve. This dress is like... It's kid glue, so it's probably water-based. Most likely Elmer's. Dries clear, adjustable before setting, safe, non-toxic. You like the live stream? Okay. Oh, you're welcome. I'm happy. I'm happy. The only thing we're missing are my crows outside. You love this live. Thank you, Diane. Thank you for being here. Will the glue hold forever or will you sew? I'm not going to sew. This is just really, you guys know like what a brain dump is. So that's going to be what this is, just for art. Just kind of like an outlet. Like you don't have to make your best works in these. I mean, you can if you want to. But this is just like an outlet, like a little something if you want to sit down and mess around with your crafting stuff. Maybe somebody sent you something. Maybe you've got new products that you want to try. Maybe you just feel like doodling. Maybe you just feel like putting some paint on some paper. I don't know. Maybe you've got a lot of stickers that, you know, whatever. That's basically what this is going to be for me. And if this live is okay, I might come back and do some of those pages in the book with you guys live. But so the point of me saying that is if it's not going to hold forever, I'm not going to cry over it. Obviously, Picasso. Obviously, if I'm making like a real journal, I'm not using this. I mean, I don't say a real journal. If I'm making a journal in my usual format, I'm not using this format process. For the paper to paper adhesion, yeah. And that's what I was saying about this one here. Like, remember when I was gluing this down, I didn't think that this was going to like attach into the spine, and it actually did. So yeah, this one's good. Oops, there go my bags. But yeah. Now, for sure, when I'm making my, like the usual journals that I come and do flip throughs, I use my different process. But this is just for fun. This is like super low key and chill. Nothing to be persnickety about. For me, anyway. Not in this case. Even though I think in the beginning of this I was saying something that was persnickety, but here nor there. Bye-bye, plastic. You see that? Oh, yeah. Well, so after we do this step of gluing them all together, so it'll be kind of like this one where we attach them with another piece of paper to hold them together. But if you're concerned, like if you want to ensure that the glue will hold and you're not sure about the Elmer's, I think the Elmer's is doing fine. I mean, obviously, I've only had this journal put together for a couple days and I haven't used it yet. But you could also get yourself a better glue, like a PVA glue, and work with it like that. Mod Podge, exactly. Yeah, any kind of mediums like that, like gel medium, Mod Podge, matte medium, all of those will work well. You're obsessed with making journals. It's a good thing to be obsessed with. It's so much fun, and I love the process of like putting the journal all together. That's like my favorite part. Picking the papers and sewing it together and designing the cover and all that. That's like my favorite part. You have Trader Joe's bags? Yeah, I saw a video from Serena McRae, who is where I saw this tutorial originally. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's been made 1,000 times, but that's just where I saw it recently. It went viral. But this is like, I was like, oh my gosh, I've been saving bags for like 3 years, so I'm gonna do that. So if you've got paper bags also, and if you didn't see my video yesterday, it's definitely not as refined as this one, in the fact that this journal is made with a bunch of different sized paper bags, and it was just kind of like a more experiment. And this one is the way that the tutorial that I watched was actually shown, where the paper bags are all the same size. But I like them both equally. I love my little junky one. Your favorite part's making the journal too? Yeah, it's fun. It's fun, fun, fun. The part where I get slowed down sometimes is ephemera, especially if I'm making like concept style journal, because ephemera takes a decade, or in the words of Priscilla, a dig-a-dang decade. And it's true. It's actually true. Ephemera takes a long time, especially if you're making handmade pieces. I need more glue. Just a little bit. We're almost done with this part. There it is. A dig-a-dang decade. Okay, I need to get some more glue. Should be good. Maybe if not, I'll just pour some more. Did you guys get an alert that I was live or no? Or did you just happen to be scrolling through YouTube? You did? You got one? Dang, the lag is quick on here. You need to make 1 or 5. I know, Diane, I thought I was going to make like 50. I do still have more bags, but I think I'm going to use those in a different way and a different time. Yes, yes, you got an alert? Okay, cool. That's good to know. When I posted my video yesterday, not everybody got an alert. Like some people were like, oh my gosh, I didn't get an alert for your video. And I was like, oh, thanks, YouTube. Okay, we only have a couple more bags here, and then we'll do the last little part, and then this is done. And my desk is going to be way more clear and organized. Scrolling, but you saw it and clicked immediately. Oh, hi, BB! I didn't see you slide up in here. You love making ephemera. It's fun, but it's like, oh, it just takes a long time. You need a tinfoil hat emoji. I think it would be fun to do grandkids. Yeah, and Annette, this would be a good place for them to show them where they can glue in their art that they make. Like after you have it on the refrigerator for maybe a little while or something, say, okay, now it's time to put your art in your journal, and then have them glue it in their book until they make another piece. I think that would be a fun, like a little interactive thing for them. Oh, you're very welcome, Ellen. Thank you for being here. My favorite part of making the journal is like picking the papers, dyeing the papers, putting the signatures together, building the cover, designing the cover, coming up with a theme. Least favorite, making ephemera. It's just, it's not that I hate it or I don't like it. It's just that it's not my most favorite part of it. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you for being that, saying those kind words. After this, I'm going to go ahead and get started on dinner. You literally just said everything but ephemera. Yeah, pretty much same, P. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to make dinner. I think I'm going to make some, you know what I was wanting to make is like, red beans and rice, right? But I was wondering if it can be made with like black beans and rice. I feel like it can. I just never have done it yet. Okay, one more bag. It's the closing bag. And then we'll do the wraparound and then this thing is done. Okay, let me make sure I didn't miss any. Okay, yeah, we're good. You can make any beans and rice. Okay, but you know how like red beans and rice has this like sauce, I guess, if that's what you want to call it? How do you just use the juice from the black beans when you make them? I guess. Mix it. I feel like the juice gets absorbed because the rice is absorbing. Yeah, season it the same. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to do that then. You need to opt for a different chili. You make it for your family miserable with heartburn. Do you make it? What's in it? Is it spicy? I can't really make spicy food for anyone because my spice tolerance is a million times through the roof. So if I say, oh, this has a little kick, everyone's like, okay, everybody, don't eat that because if it has a kick to April, that means it's fire mouth. So I don't. Oh no, the elote is here. All right, so we're going to use one of these to do the wraparound. And I think I'm just going to cut this. Oh, it's not homemade? Okay. Maybe if you try making a homemade version or like a version like where you put the, you know, buy a bunch of beans that you want and make it that way, add your own seasonings maybe. I don't know. Give it a try. Don't give up on it yet. You built up your husband's heat tolerance over time. It's good, right? Spicy food. Can vouch for April's taste buds are on the lava scale. One elote. Yes, you want it on the cone or in the cut? I mean, on the ear or on the cut? It's so nice here today, you guys. 70-something degrees. Recommend you some recipes? Well, if you want a fast recipe, I would just say get yourself a bunch of canned beans. Get yourself a bunch of canned beans. Mix them. Put your meat in if you want any meat. And then add your seasoning. Add some chili powder. Add cumin. Add salt, pepper. Add paprika. Add, like, those are all the things that I would add in the cut. Bye. Oh, Bex is leaving? I didn't see that comment. Oh, this was fun. Look forward to more lives. You got to go make some. Enjoy your pizza. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you. I'm almost done here too. I'll get out of your guys' hair. Don't worry. I'll get out of your hair. I won't bug you forever. And then I'm just going to add glue also here. Oh no, I'm going to need more glue. No. Shoot. I need just another dab of glue. Maybe. Let's see if I can do it. Scraping the bowl here. I might add a little bit of water to this to loosen up some of the glue that's in the sponge. Maybe that'll help me. Okay. Oh my gosh, you buy the chili seasoning when you're buying all the beans. Oh no, I make my own seasoning. I could just ask, how do you open that bag? Oh, I just cut it. I just cut one of the panels off the bag. So like, you know, so like the bag is like this. So I just cut, you know, the opposite side. Now I've got glue. Hold on, let me put some water in this so it doesn't dry. Ooh. I think my Amazon order is here. Uh-oh. I had to order a new scale because I broke my last one. Not because I stepped on it. I dropped it and it shattered. Oh, you're welcome, Ellen. Make your... Oh, there's the doorbell. I gotta go get my package. All right. So this is it. I now need to let this dry. I'm going to continue to just try and like press it and mold it to this. And then I'll just, once this part is dry, I'm going to set something on top of it to let it, press down. But this is it. So now you have like some pages with flaps like that. Some pages that are all solid. So that's the gist of it, guys. We did it. Compress, yes, thank you. Did I? Whoops. It did come together pretty quickly, didn't it? I'm glad that you had fun. Thank you for being here. If you don't want your pages to glue together like this, just put something in between the two. And then like with these pages, if you don't want them to be open whenever you're going to start using it, just glue them closed. It's not a big deal. It's going to be thick, I know. Let me show you guys how it looks. So it's like this. And then you can hold it with the handles. All right, I got to go get my package before it gets stolen and then I can't fix my vacuum cleaner belt. Especially once I decorate it. I know. Thank you, Annette. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me while I created this and got my space cleared up. Now there's not a pile of bags. There's an actual... I know, the handles are so cool, right? It's so freaking cool. You could actually decorate this like a little suitcase on the outside if you wanted to, like a little briefcase. That would be cute. And then you could do your art this way if you wanted. There's no rules. So I know, the Porch Pirates. So, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for taking the time to watch in person here or on the replay. I appreciate all of you. Thank you. And I hope that everybody has a good evening. I'm going to get my dinner started after this and, you know, the wheel never stops. So I think that is going to wrap it up for me for now. Be sure to stay tuned because you never know what direction this odd flock of ours is heading into. And until next time, toodaloo. Bye, bye. Thank you guys. Thank you. Have a good night, guys. Bye. Bye, Finch. Have a good night. Thank you, thank you. Oops, that's me. I don't know how to end it. I guess like this.